Good morning, Roberta. How are you?
How are you, Roberta?
Yes, exactly.
Good morning.
How are y'all?
Oh, wow, there's 5 people in here already. See, we start and people come.
That's
Hi,
right. Good
Sam.
morning,
Hi,
Sam.
Robin.
And good morning, Robin. How are y'all today?
Oh my gosh, Robin, you are not going to believe this. So, Christine
Christine.
is in the house. So is Nate is in the house.
No, Nate, you're not late, but I have been missing
Am
you.
I late or early? Well, this is an earlier time, and next Wednesday will be early too. Will be 6 o'clock.
Good morning, Rita. How's my little sister? And
Good
Michelle and
morning,
Paula?
Rita. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Mara.
Yes, she is.
Yes, to make up for yesterday. That's exactly what I said. Um, and next Wednesday is my spa day, so it's at 8:30. So I will have to go live at 6 o'clock Pacific time.
Okay, okay.
So wherever you are on Wednesday,
8 o'clock here.
8 o'clock there or 9 o'clock over there.
Yeah, depending. Yeah. But I'll just know
Yeah.
it will be early on Wednesday. That's all. Good morning, Diane. Oh, Rita's doing shopping therapy at Timu.
Good
Oh my
morning,
goodness.
Diane. Oh, Rita, that is so addicting. Oh my God.
Yes, it
I
is.
had to just say no.
8 a.m. specific. Oh, there we go.
Yes. That's how I used to say it.
Hmm. Well, I used to say for specific, I said Pacific. And for
Yes.
cemetery, I
Pacific.
always said seminary.
Well, for Pacific, I always said specific. And for
Uh-huh.
specific, I always said Pacific. And they were like, you say that backwards. And I said, no, I don't.
Mhm.
I don't either. You're hearing it backwards.
Well, I just remember being like when I first went to school, first grade or so, they put me in a speaking class and I couldn't figure out why. And later my grandmother told me, she said, because you stuttered as a child. I'm
Oh,
like,
I didn't.
really? Huh. But I do catch myself sometimes, just like I did then, pausing, or I'll say, because I'm thinking about how I'm supposed to say a Pacific word. There we go.
A specific word.
A specific word, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh,
so yesterday, ooh, Christine's going to Hobby Lobby.
yes. Oh, for her first mosaic blanket, any tips? Well, you've come to the right lady, Christine, because if there's anybody that knows anything about yarn for blankets, it would be Miss Keri the Yarny Elephant. She's the
Hi,
queen of
Frenchie.
blankets. Hello, Frenchie. How are you this morning?
I have to get something out really quick.
Okay.
Um, for mosaic, I would do a 4 weight. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just do I love this yarn in 4 weight. Yep.
Yep. Exactly.
Um, and are you doing the January crochet along with Michelle? Which mosaic blanket are you doing?
Roberta says, Keri, a spa day. I'm jealous. I guess I'll have to do yarn therapy. I think I would choose that.
I do a spa day once a month. I have to because my hair is so short that it grows out. You can already see the gray. And I want to get this purple cut off so I can be all blue. It's actually going to be teal.
Teal. Yes.
Anyway, what? What did you say?
Mm,
Jason said I'm going to be a smurf.
a smurf. Good morning, Sandra. She says, "Hi, y'all. There's a form of stuttering called hesitation. One of my children had it as a child until after speech therapy. Well, evidently, I stuttered when I had to say certain words, and so that's why I was put in speech therapy. But
Hi, Sandra.
I totally agree with that, Sandra.
Okay, so yesterday I I got up late,
Mm-hmm.
did part of the live without Maureen, and then did part of the live with Maureen.
Because we had a miscommunication about time.
I forgot she was in Texas. I was thinking she was in Florida again. Hi, boss.
Good morning, boss. How are you?
And I just have to say, yesterday was not a good day. I had the worst migraine. It was so bad I couldn't even take medicine for it. I just remember going and laying down thinking it'll get better. And all I remember is waking up saying, "What are we going to have for dinner?" No, I
Mm,
don't want that. Falling back to sleep. Honey, I want. Do we have? Do we have any bananas? No bananas. Oh, back to sleep. Okay, I'll get up and have a yogurt. Fall back to sleep. Woke up to my alarm at 5 o'clock this morning. So,
Uniform? Yeah.
Not that uniform, but
Okay.
something else.
Okay.
You need to lump some shirt on, child. It's cold. Don't
Yes.
Our uniforms on.
Sorry, we have
Not if you were playing it in 40 degrees for practice.
yes.
you're
As
fine.
many of you may know, if you follow baseball, our Texas Rangers are now the World Series champions. And this is the first time this has happened in the baseball franchise history since it's come to Arlington. So, Arlington schools got out, and where my stepdaughter teaches, Mansfield, which is in a school, in the suburbs, and they got out because everybody was calling in sick. So they're marching. They're having a parade this morning for the baseball players and the city of Arlington because
Mm.
this is a big deal here, folks. Let me tell you. So Logan is in. He's a freshman. He's in the marching band, and so they're getting ready to go practice some new music for today, and get ready to march in the parade. So that's what all the hustle and bustle behind me was about.
Well, and don't worry about that because sometimes it just is what it is. You know. Oh, I just love that purple rug that you showed me. Okay,
Mm,
so I gotta see that link that she's because sometimes an ombre will look better. Okay.
yes, ma'am, Christine. Woohoo! My Texas Rangers. When they were
Okay,
looking,
so
when they were playing for just the American League Championship, they were playing the Astros, which is also another Texas team. So, yes, my heart lies with the Texas Rangers, always
oh,
will.
that's really pretty.
But I didn't care which team went because it would be a Texas team in the World Series. And they've already gone and they've already won one. So I was really glad to see the Texas Rangers go and bring it home in 5 games, guys, instead of 7.
I would go to Hobby Lobby and I would pick out whatever colors you want to use. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning,
And
Jane. How are you, sweetie? Yes, the I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby really is a nice yarn to use for any blanket, but um, you could
That's a
go
beautiful blanket.
with the variegated blanket and then any color to match it, or
No,
you
you
could
don't
go.
want to do variegated for this blanket. Hold on a
Which
minute
one
and
is
I'll
it?
show you it.
Okay.
That's why I looked, because I was going to.
Oh no, 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 no. No, no, no.
Like a navy blue.
And a cream?
Yeah. And it depends on if you, I mean, or black and white even.
Yeah. Or a red and white, a purple and teal. Those are great combinations. If you wanted to make it for Christmas or, have a Christmas theme, you could go gold and silver, red and green.
Hi, Angela.
Good morning, Angela. How are you, sweetheart?
5 in a row were deleted. What are you talking about?
Are you talking about your comments again? Oh, I guess Rita was trying to put out a video and the central air was running, so she had to redo it after she turned off the video. Well, that's great. I'll be looking forward to it. I hope you got it uploaded.
No, I didn't take my meds last night. Hi, Keri.
Good
Hi,
morning, little
Keri.
Keri. How are you, sweetheart?
And Keri above her.
Oh my goodness, 3 Keris in the house. We have little Keri, now Keri L, and then our host, Keri. Goodness.
I am feeling better today. Yes, thank you. Yesterday was rough. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing okay.
That's good,
But
yes.
whatever your favorite colors are, just
Yes.
do a dark color and a lighter color. That would look beautiful for that bag. How come you didn't take your meds
Hmm.
last night? Honey, I didn't get out of bed. I went to bed and I didn't get up until 5 o'clock this morning.
Yes, it sounds like she was sleeping, getting up to see if there was something to eat, going back to bed.
I didn't even get up to go to the bathroom.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's great to hear, Keri L. And Angela says, I'm glad to get to join this morning. I'm not a morning person. Oh, thank you, Christine. She said, if you're here on Keri's channel, run over to Maureen's channel so that she can get a thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And speaking of that, let me say welcome to all of you that are here today. You know how much we appreciate your time. And I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. My allergies are just crazy here since the wind blew a couple of days ago. And if you're in the Zen garden, welcome to you as well. We know that you have things to do, but we do appreciate you listening to us. And anyone that's going to watch us in the replay, thank you so much for popping in. Just be sure to leave a comment to let us know that you watched the replay.
And this is for you in the Zen garden.
I think that's so cute. I love the little bumblebee up there just round and around. Oh, Christina, you're welcome, sweetheart. Just glad to help. So this is Friday. What have you all got planned for today going into the weekend?
Well, I'll tell you what I have planned.
What's that?
I love that Zen garden too. Jane asked for a trunk fact. They can reach
Yes.
speeds of up to 25 miles per hour. Can you imagine an elephant running that fast?
No. I thought
Hi,
they just
Dinky
always.
Jen. How are you?
Hello, DK Jen. How are you, sweetheart? Just popped in until mom comes back. Well, I hope that she will take her time so that you can be with us here for a while. And there's Miss Candy. How are you, sweetie?
Hi, Candy, sweetie. Okay, so I have to take out the gold row and the teal row.
Uh-oh. What happened?
I have one too many of these and one too many of these.
Oh, okay. Well, it's glad that
And
you
it
caught
looks
it.
funny like this.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you caught it.
Because I was going to
Now.
fudge it. And I said, I'm putting it away. I'm not working on it. I'm not going to do it. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning, Amy. And there's Froggy. How are you, sweetheart? And Michelle. Thank
Good
you all
morning,
for popping
Froggy.
in.
Thank
Oh,
you, Christine. It's called the peacock plums, and it is a challenge. You really have to. It's kind of like the Sophie's universe.
right.
Um, I will say it's like the Sophie's universe. Um, but it's got way more different stitches in it than the Sophie's universe. A
Uh-huh.
lot of the stitches that are in here, I've never even done before, like the bead stitch. Never even heard of the way that she does this bead stitch.
Oh,
And it's,
really?
yeah, when I described it to you, was it right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's the way
never
I
heard
do
of it.
it.
Never even heard of it. It's
I'll
a
be darned.
it's a single crochet,
Mm-hmm.
and you extend it 3 times
Yep.
and then do a single crochet.
Yep.
And it bubbles up that chain 3,
Yep.
and that makes the beads. I thought the woman was crazy,
But it's
but it
pretty.
does look really nice. I mean, it the effect that it gave was nice.
I know.
I got cat hairs all over my blanket.
Jane said she'd never heard of the bead stitch.
And then
Oh, don't you think that, Christine? She said, it's called Christine. Don't even try it. It's beyond your level. No, sweetheart.
no, Christine. Hi, Jeanette. Christine, you could do it. There's a video that goes and shows you how to do each. It's easy. Hi,
Good morning, Laura and Jeanette. Thank y'all so much for being here. How are y'all doing today? Remember, I've always said you only need to know 3 stitches besides chain and slip stitch: single crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet. Now, triple crochet, okay, but there's not really, to me, it is another stitch that you probably need to have in your, toolbox. But if you can do those 3, you can do any kind of stitch because all stitches build themselves around those. Jane says, if I can do it, anyone can do it. And the tutorials do help a lot. Good morning, Joy. How are you?
Laura. Okay. Yeah, email me so I can have your phone number because I've been wanting to call you. You've been on my mind, girlfriend. Good morning, Joy. Yeah, the lady that does the tutorials does each section of the stitch 3 times.
Oh, that's good.
And the section is like 2 stitches. So it's not like you have a great big amount of, like the Sophie's is like a whole arm that you have
Right.
to, a whole side to remember.
Yep.
Bye, Candy. Love you.
She said her schedule had changed at work, And so she's going to be popping in, I guess, during her break. So, but I'm glad you got to be here, sweetheart. Yeah. Um, yes, the Sophie, man, and but I can't remember the lady's name. Um, she does a tutorial for each row, but Keri's right. I mean, you'll have multiple kinds of stitches within just one row, and then sometimes down the neck. What do I want to say? One side and then the next side. Bless me, I'm so
Well,
sorry.
the sides, bless you. The sides are the same. Each side, because it's square,
Right.
or it's hard to
It
explain.
depends. It depends on what section of the sofa you're on. Because remember, it started out as a circle, and then we squared it, and then it rotated a little bit. Thank you, thank you. Well, I will at least all morning. Once I get off the live, we're going to have to get ready to go to the parade because you got to get a good seat early and then sit there and wait for the parade because it doesn't kick off until about 12:15. So,
Good
good
morning.
morning, Bonnie and Mimi
Good
Cat
morning,
Do. How are
Bonnie.
you, ladies?
As a matter of fact, this is yesterday's coffee.
Ooh, yuck. Ask Jason nicely to get up and make you a fresh cup.
No,
Oh.
I don't want to fight over a hot cup of coffee.
Oh, okay.
Not with Jason, but I mean, fight the coffee over a hot cup of coffee.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah. No, he would get up and make me a cup, but
Mm-hmm.
so that, and I want to do that. I might wait on that
Mm-hmm.
because I really got to get this done for my hairdresser. My mom
Oh, that's
wants.
right.
My mom thinks I should have it done by my hair appointment, but I'm not. I should be working on it while we talking.
Oh, Bonnie. She says, I'm back to where I was before frogging so much on this blanket. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Now, this is the baby blanket, correct?
No, this is.
No.
I wish it was a baby blanket. This is the shell blanket. Shells and pineapple and shell blanket.
Uh-huh. Very pretty. I love it. Love the stitch.
Okay. Ugh. Oh, I have done that too, Keri. My thermal cup actually keeps it. Yeah.
Christine said, Keri, please check your Instagram. I just messaged you. Oh, Bonnie says that's okay. She wasn't paying attention, but maybe today she'll finally finish that blanket. Sierra, sweetheart, you popped in and I didn't even see it.
Uh,
You gonna show us a picture?
of what?
I don't know.
She just sent me her phone number.
Oh, okay. No, don't show us that.
No. I'm going to change it in her contacts.
Good deal. Well, like I said, I'm going to head out, find me a spot, and sit there and wait for the parade. And then after that, um, come back and figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon. Probably get laundry done, that kind of thing. And somebody had asked earlier if I'd already pulled out Christmas stuff. Now, this Santa that you see back here, let me see if I can, which way I need to go. There you go. Um, he's actually my stepdaughter's. We're at her house right now, and she was pulling some things out for us to look at, and he happened to be in the way. So he's just been standing out ever since. I mean, she said, might as well leave him out. It's not going to be long before she needs him out anyway. So, but no, we're not decorating yet for Christmas. Oh my goodness. Bonnie said, I started grocery shopping towards the holiday, had a major sticker shock on the price of pies. Good things I like to bake from scratch. You and me both, girlfriend. Oh, Rita, sweetheart. She says, well, I got to sit 10 minutes before I need to get back up again. Oh, sweetie. Michelle says that she's picking up a cousin at the airport this afternoon to go to the uncle's 90th birthday party this weekend. Wow. 90 years. What a blessing. That's awesome, Michelle. Can you imagine all of the history that he has seen and the stories that he has? I do hope y'all are recording.
Oh,
DK
you did?
Jen. DK Jen is drinking dandelion tea and knitting socks. Oh, cool. We got some news coming up here in a minute about Premier Yarns.
I don't see it.
Good morning, Mary King. How are you, sweetie? Mara, I was thinking about putting my Christmas tree up before Thanksgiving. Oh, my goodness. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Well, it's how you just sometimes get a pattern. I don't care if it's amigurumi, a blanket, a cardigan or whatever. And once you've made it, your brain starts thinking, this was either so much fun or so easy or both at the same time that your brain starts thinking about ways that you could change it, reuse the pattern in a little bit different way. And so for me, when that happens, especially when it's someone else's pattern and I had to pay for it, I'm getting multiple uses out of that pattern. And I mean, I see nothing wrong with changing her up and making her into an elf or Mrs. Santa. Now, if someone was to ask me if this was my own, no, it's not my own pattern. I just took someone else's pattern and altered it in a way that suited me for something different. So, but yes, I mean, after I got her all put together, I mean, I'm looking off to the side because she's laying right there. Um, but after I got her all put together, I was just thinking, man, it would be so easy to alter this and change the color here, and you have a totally different doll. So I'm glad y'all enjoyed my little uh, walk down. I wonder what I'm going to do next, and this is what I'm going to do with her. Oh my goodness! So Michelle's uncle has a twin brother. They are adorable and sweet. Oh my goodness. Are they both going to be there together? Oh, yeah, the party with his twin brother. Man, I do hope that y'all are going to take great pictures and do some recordings. Well, Rita, I'm glad that your dad is in a spot right now where you can take care of yourself for a little bit. Oh, so you're only going to put the lights on it. Okay, well, that might be all right then. Sorry. Mercy me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. So, oh, it's really small.
Excuse me. Oh, DK Jen is doing a short video vlog on YouTube each day in November for a knitting challenge on Facebook. Wow. Excuse me, just a minute.
Oh, that is so awesome, Christine. Okay, I'm not gonna elaborate on anything because I want to talk to her first. Bless you, Maureen. Sorry I didn't know you were muted. And I think I'm missing a hook. Everybody needs a hook to crochet, right? Um, so yes, God bless you, Maureen. She's sneezing. Hi, Sierra. I didn't see you come in. I spent all day yesterday deep. Well, you spent your day wisely. I slept all day. For a maintenance man I've never met to come in. Oh, I'm in so much pain today. I'm not looking forward. Oh dear, honey, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel
Ooh.
better. Oh, Dinky Jen says I hope you feel better soon, Maureen.
Well, it's like I said, I've just been sneezing a lot the last couple of days.
Okay, so Christine wrote the news about Premiere offers 20% off Parfait
Ooh,
Chunky using the code Parfait 20%. Here is the information, and then you just
click on it.
yep.
Good morning, Miss Pat. How are you today? I didn't see you come in if you were in here earlier.
We should have Christine come up here. Since she's up at this time and she's got nothing going on
That's
one of
right.
these days.
Yes. Well, now that you
Because
have her
she's in
new
the
phone
same
number.
time zone as me.
Well, I was going to say, since you have her new phone number, that might could be something you could talk about here in a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, it is. Well, I don't know. We started early. Never mind.
What?
Well, I was going to say that we've been on for 30 minutes, but we also went early, so it's not quite half the hour.
It does not.
No, not yet.
Uh let me see. Let me text her so that I can give her my phone number.
There you go. She said, I would love to come up on panel with y'all.
I know, and she is so, what's the word I'm looking for? Um if she was a color, she'd be vibrant.
Yes.
Um
She just has a lot of energy.
she does. She's wonderful to have. I didn't give my
No,
bronchitis. Oh no,
no,
she had
sweetie.
bronchitis.
Charismatic. There you go, Bonnie. Michelle
That's
says,
it. Thank
upbeat.
you.
Funny and sweet. Sierra says, yes.
Upbeat's another good word.
Uh huh. Vivacious, Angela says.
Vivacious is good too. She's very, very high energy, which is
Yes.
great. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
She's very upbeat. Yep.
Yes.
Wait until you guys see her. If you guys haven't seen her on a live, she's amazing.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. See, she says, oh, I love you guys. Waking up early is worth it. Yes, ma'am, it is. Effervescent is Mara's word.
Okay, so I just sent you a message in text saying, it is me, Keri. It
Michelle
is
says,
I, Keri.
and Michelle says,
Beautiful is
beautiful.
another one. She's very beautiful.
Yes, she is.
Very, very beautiful. Anyway, so that would be cool to have her on. But I do want to talk to her about what she. No. So what time is it exactly?
Well,
It's
mine says,
6:25.
yeah, mine says 8:25. Okay, thanks for the text, Keri. We'll figure things out. So, Maureen, how many people do you expect at this parade? Oh my word, girlfriend.
Probably the whole town.
And Arlington is not little.
400,000 people.
Oh, I was just told 400,000 people.
No, 400 is Arlington's population.
Oh, that's Arlington's population. So, I would say at least 100,000.
I'm thinking
500,000
thinking
people.
5.
Oh my
That's
word! He's thinking five. They are predicting 500,000 people. Now you've got to
Because it's a
understand.
first time thing.
That's right, and you've got to understand that Arlington is in between Fort Worth and Dallas, so they're going to be coming from everywhere. Plus, there's
We're 7 million people population, I think, for the whole metroplex, I believe.
7 million for the whole
Area.
metroplex, the area. So yeah, there's going to be lots of folks here,
So
folks.
who was that talking to you?
That is my son-in-law,
Son-in-law?
David. Yes, that's
Hi,
Logan's
David.
daddy.
Hello.
So if there's anything you want to know about that, he knows it.
Well, I'll make it up if I can. If I don't.
He said,
I'll make it up if I don't know. I love it.
Oh, everybody's saying hi.
Hello. We're running there.
Oh, don't you?
You're not going, are you?
What?
The thing.
To the parade?
Yeah.
Well, we were thinking about it.
I didn't know if you were going.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't plan on going.
Oh.
I got no. Only thing I wanted to see Logan, and I'm not fighting that kind of.
Right, crowd.
Not to mention the potential for bad things to happen.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. It is chilly out there, and I am kind of concerned about sitting out there in the.
Christine says she's going to look for you out in the audience, out in the crowd, David.
It ain't gonna happen, sweetheart. You're I'm sure that the focus is all going to be on the bands that are coming to play in the area, and of course.
How do you get something together that quickly?
Oh, I'm sure that it's kind of been in the works, if this was to happen. So, yeah. When it becomes
Make a sign that says "I love yarn."
Oh my goodness. Oh, it'd have to be a really big sign, let me tell you.
People will be pissed.
Yeah, I'm standing there with a sign that says "I love yarn." Oh my word.
That's funny.
Yes, it is.
Make sure that Wayne holds it up, so if anybody gets in a fight, it's not you.
Oh my word.
Or have David hold it up.
Yeah, there you go. There'll be somebody behind me saying, "Lady, I can't see the parade."
Because there's always those people.
There always is.
There's going to be people saying, "I can't see the parade. Your hat's in my way."
Yeah, that could happen too.
In Texas. Can you believe it?
Yes. Michelle says, as soon as they start in the playoffs, that's right, they start. Both cities have plans in place and all the t-shirts and hats made. You got that right, girlfriend. Angela, the Texas Rangers here from Arlington, Texas, made it to the World Series, and we won. We beat the Phoenix Diamondbacks, or I think they're called the Arizona Diamondbacks.
That is so exciting. And it's
Oh,
isn't it the first time ever?
in franchise history, 63 years, I think, that we've had the Texas Rangers here.
That's awesome.
Yes, 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 yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Christine says Texas people are so nice. Every time I go there, we're so chatty and nice. Well, thank you so much.
Well, it is 6:30.
Okay, now we can have our morning devotion, our daily devotion, I should say.
Yeah. Whoa. What is that? I don't know. Okay. Um Today's the 3rd already?
Yes, ma'am.
How does that happen so fast?
I have no idea.
I fell asleep yesterday and all of a sudden it's the 3rd.
Yes, you missed a day.
Overlook an offense. Those with good sense are slow to anger, and it is their glory to overlook an offense. Proverbs 19:11. People love to be offended. What? Really?
Not this girl.
That's what it says, though. People love to be offended. It is so prevalent that tolerance has become one of the most idolized principles. This sort of tolerance, which sacrifices growth and healing to the endeavor of never giving offense, is far removed from a godly form of acceptance. As Christians, our identity is rooted in Christ. Therefore, we may overlook offense. Okay, I was like, we really don't like it, right? We're
That's
not
right.
supposed to like it, right? Because
No,
I don't like to be offended.
nope.
Okay. I was like, good grief. Okay. Um uh to react in anger or to be easily offended. Oh wait. We should not be quick to pick a fight or react in anger
Hmm.
or to be easily offended. We have more common sense than that because God is our moral compass, not our own fragile ego. By allowing God to control our tempers and our words, we become more like Christ and less like the confused population surrounding us. God, please help me to overlook offenses that people may hurl at me, either intentionally or unintentionally. Help me to be grounded and sensible, realizing that my identity comes from you and it cannot be torn apart by the words of others. Why does overlooking offenses bring you glory or earn you respect? That one kind of started out weird.
Yes.
Had me kind of worried for a minute. Um, Now,
Sierra says, "Oh my goodness, that's not the devotional she was expecting." Angela said, I have known people like that. I've had to remove my presence because it is too much for me. All I can do is pray for them. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle, I feel like you. We had the same when our St. Louis Blues won the Stanley Cup for the first time in franchise history. Yes. That's right, Bonnie. She said, yes, good word. No drama because it isn't wise or, yes, it isn't wise to argue pointlessly. No, it's not. All it
No.
does is just fuel their argument and just don't need that.
Mm-mm. Knit or crochet winter accessories, hats, gloves, scarves, and donate them to a coat drive or a homeless outreach program. Knit or crochet winter accessories, hats, gloves, scarves, and
Hmm.
donate them to a coat drive or a homeless outreach program.
Yep. Christine, I wonder if my big twist yarn gets offended when I go to my yarn wall and reach for my I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby instead of it. I pray my big twist heard the devotional. That's a good one. My rules, take your drama down the street. There you go, Michelle. Good morning, Samantha. How are you? We're so happy that you're here today.
Okay, so I just got a text from my sister. I have to share something with you guys. Hi Samantha. Um a couple of weeks ago, my dad's tablet quit charging the fast charge
Yeah.
and started doing the slow charge. Well, when I looked at it, his thing was bent and it goes in his tablet like this. So of course he dropped it
Oh.
and bent the thing in the tablet, and so it goes in like this. Well, then the end that gets plugged into the plug-in is showing wires, which
Oh,
isn't
that's
good.
not good.
No, I told him, I said, you need a new cable, Dad, and you,
Yeah.
and you probably need a new tablet. How old is this thing? Well, I only play solitaire on it, and I'm like, Dad, how old is this thing? Oh, I don't know when I got it, but I only play solitaire on it, so I'll just keep this one. I can't talk him into. I am nothing
Mm-hmm.
compared to my sister. And so he went to my sister's last night for dinner. This is the text that I got from my sister. Dad's tablet is done, so remind him he wants a new one from Costco when you see him next Friday. Love ya.
I wonder how done it became. Like, did she accidentally do it in, or did it just actually die?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know, but it drives me crazy because I don't know anything when it comes to anything. But when my sister tells them or my daughter, they know everything.
Oh,
This makes me crazy. But
well,
it is what it is.
that's right. Just got
And
to
it
keep
was so funny.
loving.
The other night we were playing cards and they killed us 3 games and we played a fourth one and we finally won.
Mhm.
But he is in such a hurry to play. It's like Why do we have to rush around the board? Why can't we take our time? And there's no board. But why do we have to
Mhm.
rush around the table? Why are you in such a hurry? And
Excitement.
so he he was like, Carrie Ann. And I'm like, Dad. And he goes, it's your turn. I was like, okay. God. Are you going to fall asleep? I don't know what to do with him.
Mm. You just get to love him and enjoy the time that you have with him.
So
Because remember,
he yells at me, and I tell him, don't talk to me like that.
there you go.
And he yelled at me one time a couple weeks ago, and my mom says, don't talk to my daughter like that.
Yes, he broke out that middle name.
And I tell everybody, I told my mom Wednesday when we were there, I said, I was talking to Trisha, and then I was talking to a couple of the people that have lost their parents, and I'm going to
Mhm.
start crying. Because some people have their parents,
Yeah.
but their parents don't have all their wits
Mhm.
or know who they are.
Right.
And some people don't have their parents. And here I have my parents, and they have all their wits. And I'm complaining about them. Now they drive me crazy.
But Carrie, that's okay. That's what we do.
I hardly ever complain about my mom. It's usually about my dad. I'm sure if he could have sent one back, it would have been me.
No, he wouldn't have, and you know that.
Oh no, I don't know that.
Good morning, Nana Cat. How are you, sweetheart? That's how my grandma is. She asks me the same question every day. It's sad, but she's still hilarious. Well, that's good, Christine. And Faith Louise, how are you today?
Good morning, Faith. Good morning, Kat.
You'll be okay.
I told my mom, I said, I have told people, I know you have your mom, and I know she doesn't know who you are, and I'm sorry. And I know
Hmm.
you don't have your mom, and I'm sorry. But my mom drives me nuts. And they're like, well, at least you have her to drive you nuts. And I said, I know, but she drives me crazy. And I told my mom that, and she says, hmm, do you think that's what I'm still here for? I'm like, I guess. I guess that's why you're still here. And then she says not last night, Wednesday night, she says, you know, if I died tomorrow, I've had a good life. She was talking about that General Hospital guy dying at 50. And I said, no, you can't die tomorrow. What are you talking about?
Mm.
Anyway, let's talk about happy things like yarn. Oh, speaking of,
Sierra says, my mom always told me I just want to live long enough to be a problem to my kids. Her goal is to drive us crazy. And Christine said earlier, Keri, you were meant to be here. I am so thankful you were here. There were mornings months ago before I went into the hospital that I purposely set my alarm just to see you and Maureen live so I could start my day with a smile. God bless you both.
Thank you.
And Joy says, you may be complaining today, but you'll look back and laugh at those moments one day. Yes, we all do that. Yes, Faith Louise, sometimes I think that's their job. Well, that's what I tell my kids, you know. Actually, what I tell them sometimes it's payback, for when they drove me crazy.
Oh, shit. I'm sure I drove my mom crazy. I didn't sneak out until I was over 18 and out of high school. Isn't that funny?
Amy says, I'm doing some tatting today. I'm making angel ornaments. And oh my gosh, guys, we got to see one that she finished up the other day. They are gorgeous. I can't wait for her to show them to you because she's going to do a video on them. And yes, she will be selling them. So please hop on over when she gets that video uploaded and take a look at those angels. They are going to be fantastic. Um, oh, and she's keeping kids alive too, Amy said. Oh.
She's always keeping kids alive. That's her daily job.
Mm-hmm. Christine says, heaven forbid any of us passes. Who and where does your yarn go? I have no yarn wheel.
But neither do I. But I did tell Jason that if anything does happen to me, contact Mara and Taffy, and they can go through, and Teresa, and they could go through it and disperse it or take it or do whatever.
Right.
I've seen Mara's stash. And I know Mara would be like, okay, I'll take all the cotton because there's not that much cotton. Look at Mara. And Taffy'd be like, no, you girls solve it because I don't want none of her yarn. And Teresa would go home with a full band full, and there would still be a full bedroom full of yarn left.
Right.
Oh,
my goodness.
God.
Well,
Hi,
looky
Granny
there.
D.
Good morning, Granny D. You're up early, sweetheart.
Oh.
And there's
Niecy. Hi, Niecy.
good morning, Niecy. What a wonderful live yesterday, sweetheart. Who jumped in here?
Who's next after us? Ursula?
I think
no,
so.
It's Friday. It's Krista.
Right. Stephanie?
There's Kate.
Kate. Okay. How are you? She's sewing today and recorded a knitting portion of a podcast. It will not be naughty. I actually behaved myself. And Sierra asked, Keri, you going to be in Zoom with me today? I could use your company.
I'm going to go in right after this.
She said,
well, she had right after this.
Yeah, because she's got a stranger in her room, in her apartment right now. Yep. Early for me, Granny D says. Oh, and Rita says, and they'll send her all your sock yarn.
Do you have...
That's awesome, Paula. She finally got her community tab yesterday, folks. That's great, sweetheart.
A YSL or a yarn bucket list. Any yarn you haven't worked with and would... I can't.
Okay, she says, do you have I don't know what the YSL is, or bucket yarn list. Any yarn you haven't worked with and would desperately want to use before price comes. Price is not a factor. I would want to use some cashmere yarn. Oh, okay.
Oh, local yarn store. That's what I thought she meant.
Okay, okay. Sierra, my small yarn rack is willing to be added to anyone's yarn will. I can't promise I'll use it, and I won't hoard it in your memory. Oh, okay. Nisi, I'm getting ready for work. Got to go in for a couple of hours today. I usually have Friday through Sunday off, but I have accounts to fix and I just don't have time during my normal work days. Well, that's awesome that you're going to spend a little time trying to get that worked out. Nah, she says, extra yarn money, whoop whoop. That's always nice for sure, isn't it?
Um,
That's right, Mara. See the positive in having to work.
I don't. I mean, I have when I wow, I can't talk. When I buy yarn, I have things in mind for it, or I wouldn't buy it. I
Right,
don't just buy something and think, "Oh, this is pretty. I'm going to put it on my shelf."
right. Yeah.
Like and I only have yarn like local yarn store yarn. I've
Mm-hmm.
never been into a local.
Yarn store.
Thank you. Um, I haven't been in one. I have been to yarn festivals and got their yarn. That's the closest I've been to a local yarn store.
Right,
But the stuff that I've gotten, I have ideas for.
right. Yeah. There's a lot of yarn whenever I see it. I'm like, ooh, I'd like to have that and that and that, but I don't have an idea yet with what to do with it, you know. So I'm like you. I don't, not that I wouldn't like to just buy up all the yarn that I see that I really like, but I don't want to have it unless I can already picture in my mind doing something with it.
Except for Mandela. Now she doesn't have to have a
Project for
thing
that.
from
Yeah,
Mandela.
I love Mandela yarn, folks. I do have to admit that. Yes, Granny D. Yarn festivals are like going to a lot of local yarn stores at one time. That's right.
Yeah,
And Laura's going to leave us running, but she's got to get ready for work.
Mara, you mean
Who'd I say?
Laura?
Laura. Sorry, I meant Mara.
Oh
Christine.
my God, Christine, they are so fun. It's like going to 25 to 40 local yarn stores or more at one time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know who Boss Kitty is, Christine?
Yes, that is Angela. I think that's her, what, second, third, fourth Mandela that you've made?
What?
The one on your wall behind you?
That's Shawl and the Ball.
No, but she's wanting to know the design.
It's the stunning doily Dreamcatcher.
I'm in the same boat, Nisi. Hello, Timmy. How are you, sweetheart?
Well, hi Timmy. Well, I got to meet her at the last yarn festival that I went to.
Well, that's cool.
And I got her autograph. I got my picture taken with her, and I got a hug. It was
And a hug.
amazing.
Let's see. Oh, Christine is saying Boss Kitty has amazing colorways, but her yarn is too thin for this newbie.
It was so awesome. Yeah. So next year we'll work on you coming up well, I don't know if she'll be at the Black Sheep Gathering, but she always goes to Oregon Fiber Festival, OFFF, Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival.
There you go.
And you can spend the 3 days there. You and your
Mm-hmm.
boyfriend can come. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Kate said, my mother-in-law has bought me a stupid amount of yarn over the years. I have enough to start my own shop.
Oh my God, you guys. I'm so disappointed in myself with the amount of yarn I have. I did see, I got onto Hobby Lobby. I've never ever bought a blanket worth of yarn of I
Mm-hmm.
love this yarn.
Oh, Christine says, do yarn festivals mostly have animal fibers? The one I've seen on YouTube seem to mostly be animal fiber stores. I have a lanolin allergy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, Christine. I've never been to one.
Are you moving? Oh, Robin says no.
About um yarn festivals. So there is
Mhm.
more than just the natural fibers.
I, you know what? Honestly, I don't look for it, but
Right.
yes,
Mhm.
most of them have yarn and hanks. Yes,
Mhm.
and then they also have just fiber too,
Right.
which comes right off the animal, so you can spin it.
Mhm.
I would love to come up to the Northwest to visit you, Keri. Going to Washington, Oregon is my on my bucket list. My sister's in San Francisco, so I might come a knocking. That
Mm.
would be so awesome. Well, you'd get to meet me. You'd get to meet Teresa, which is TDP. You'd get to meet Keri Jetton, little Keri. You'd
Mhm.
get to meet Mara.
Mhm.
Who else goes? Well, Keri's husband, Spencer,
Did Taffy
Danny,
go?
huh?
Did Taffy go?
Taffy, yep, Ladybug, and Pedro, her husband. It
Mhm.
was so much fun.
Good morning, Angela.
Good
Yes, so
morning,
many
Angela.
yarning. And Kate says, I've been to a few. They usually have all kinds: wool, alpaca, viscose, bamboo, everything. Superwash purposely has all the lanolin removed. Yes, that's why I like it. Uh, and Granny D says, from what I've heard, it's mostly animal fibers, but there is superwash, which many folks can use that normally can't use wool. Yes, using the superwash is a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Boss Kitty sells Superwash Merino.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna send her an email and see if she'll go to Black Sheep Gathering. Oh, alpaca is nice.
Mm-hmm. Timmy says, I am up here in California, up at the main of this app. I don't know what he's trying to say.
I don't either. Yes, it is how you spell her name. Kate.
Yes.
Main office.
Oh, at the main office. Okay. Let's see.
Are you a truck driver, Timmy?
I don't know.
Oh, it's 7:00.
Oh,
Nope.
nope. He's not a truck driver.
Y'all dead bodies? Just kidding. I just thought that would be something funny to say. Something unexpected.
Sierra says traveling salesman. Are there even traveling salesmen anymore?
I don't know. I don't even know where my envelopes went.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, main office of what? Well, you guys, I gotta turn the slide off.
We've already been on an hour. My goodness.
An hour and 12 minutes. I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, it does. Well, we hope everybody is going to have a
Nearly
great...
spit out my coffee. What, at the whole dead bodies?
Hello, Darcia. Time to skedaddle.
Hi,
I hope you all have a
Darcia.
wonderful rest of your day. Cheers and love to you all. I am trying the copy right back on here. Okay.
Huh?
I don't know. Oh,
Okay.
Granny D. Oh my goodness, sweetheart. All right, we will get you on the prayer list. Thank you so much for sharing. I hate that you're going to have to wait all over the weekend to find out what's going
that
on.
sucks.
Goodness, Granny D.
Definitely prayers, Granny D.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
We're going to go. I love you. Be a blessing, and
please remember to be the light out there in the darkness today, because you never know, could be your light that someone is needing to see. We love you all.
bye.